Women in Saudi Arabia will be voting and standing for office for the first time in the oil monarchy's municipal elections this weekend. Around 900 women will be running for office among the 7,000 people vying for seats in the country's 284 local councils. Up for grabs are around 2,100 council seats. An additional 1,000 seats are appointed with approval from the king. While there's no quota for women, the king may use his powers to ensure that at least some women get into the councils. The decision to allow women to take part is seen as part of the late King Abdullah's legacy. Before he died in January, the king appointed 30 women to the country's top advisory Shura Council. Women were also given licenses to practice law, and labor rules were changed to allow women to work as sales clerks in lingerie and women's clothing stores. The government also began issuing identification cards for women. Though men and women work alongside each other in places such as banks and hospitals, unmarried men and women are prohibited from socially mixing, in both public and private. At female colleges' campuses, male lecturers often communicate via a one-way camera feed that allows students to see the professor. Saudi women are not permitted to meet men outside of their families. Female family members must always be accompanied by a male family chaperone in public. This is enforced to the extent that most Saudi households have separate entrances for women and men. This extends to segregated schools, universities, and workplaces. Under current election rules, both men and women are barred from printing their faces on campaign posters. This rule did not exist before women were allowed to run for office. AFP reports that while legally all people over 18 now have the right to vote in the Saudi elections, only about 130,000 women have signed up to vote, compared with more than 1.3 million men out of the native Saudi population of almost 21 million. Saudi Arabia is bravely stepping into the 19th century. 100+ years after Western democracies granted women the right to vote, the Saudis believe that this charade of election will fool people into thinking that Saudi Arabia is some sort of a hub of progressiveness in the Arab world. The Saudis will continue to oppress, imprison, and silence women who want the basic rights that are available to all men. For the Rebel.Media, I'm Igal Hecht.